Hello and welcome to SoulSchool. I'm Theolyn Cortens, and today I want to talk to you about the Empire of Archangels. This is the title of a Zoom class that I'm offering from the middle of October. If you watch this video and think it might appeal to you, go to the website and you'll find there's an early bird price until early October. The class starts in October, mid-October, weekly classes where you can interact with me, ask me questions, share experiences with the other members of the class, which will be kept quite small, so you keep getting personal input from me. And it will run through the autumn with a meetup in the new year when we can all get back together and exchange experiences. So, Empire of Archangels is the name of the class. So what do I mean by an empire of archangels? You may know, most people know, that Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is within you." But when I checked the word, the Greek word in the gospel for kingdom, basileia, I discovered that it can also be translated as empire. And some scholars have suggested that Jesus was most likely to have considered it in that way. He didn't use Greek himself, so we don't know what the original word was that Jesus would have spoken. But he and his followers all lived under the iron fist of the Roman Empire. So he probably thought of taking one's own energy in life, taking one's own righteous sovereignty over one's life was rather like taking control of the empire within you, not just a kingdom within you. Because after all, an empire governs many kingdoms. They used to call them client kingdoms. So each client kingdom was subservient to the emperor and would have to send tithes. Now, when we apply that to the mystical ideas that we get in Kabbalah, we see that the tree of life, which is quite a contained diagram, has within it a series of what are called sephirot. They are containers of energy. And each of those represents a different kind of quality. And each of them has an archangel associated with it. Those archangels, incidentally, have some similarities to the gods and goddesses of the pagan world, the Greek and Roman traditions. Because and the reason for that is because these are archetypes, they're basic archetypes, and they occur in all the mythologies around the world, not just in Kabbalah, of course. But we are using this mystical language of the archangels, which I personally find extremely helpful. So during our course on the Empire of Archangels, what you would be looking at would be the ways in which, in your inner empire, the different archangels can bring you tithes, can bring you gifts and talents that you can make use of to be productive, effective, and have powerful sense of your own agency in your life, in this world. So it's all about recognizing those different strands of colours. We often talk about the light, and we know that the simplicity of light energy, out of which everything emerges, then is filtered like light through a prism and arises as many colours. And the archangels appear to us with different colours. Some people see them as one colour, some people see them as another colour, but there's something about the qualities of them that bring about a distinct sense of qualities relating to colour and also sound, I would have to say. So what I'm proposing in the course that I'm offering is that you can become familiar with these archangels, and you can also test out how they might be working for you, or how you can interact with them to bring out the best possible results that you want in the world. If you look at my website and check out the angel script, you will see the different archangels there. And there are a whole series of short videos about the different archangels, so I don't need to talk about them all here. But what I do want to encourage you to think about is how can you experience your inner world as an empire in which you are putting on the emperor's hat or crown or whatever you think of it as, and saying, I'm going to take charge of this. These archetypes are functioning in you, in everything, and therefore your own life has got a grounding in those archetypes. And you need to get to know them, because it's like a form of architecture, if you like, an inner architecture. And think about it if it was a great cathedral. And ask yourself, are all the pillars in that cathedral sound and as strong as they might be? And if not, what can I do consciously to strengthen them? I think that's enough for now. I'll make another video this week also about Empire of Archangels, and I'll take you a little bit deeper into the story. But in the meantime, let me remind you, have a quick look at the Empire of Archangels and check out whether you would like to join in. Very limited number of places, because I want to be able to give everybody personal attention. And also, there's a limit on the time when you can get the early bird. Speak to you again soon. Many blessings.